No, schlaf again. Yeah, I'm doing this at a later time of the day than usual. Not to mention the factoid that it's been a couple days since I've last even shown my face on the internet. You have some nerve showing your face after that break you had. I was getting worried. You know I don't have object permanence. I thought you disappeared. But were we not for I am here. Now, what would help a lot is if I was in a frame. You know, facecam is cool and all, but it doesn't really help if the facecam is recording something entirely different than what is my face. So yeah, wow, 79%. I haven't even been alive that long, and that's saying something because I've been alive for a pretty long time. Like, ask them about me in the being alive for a long time convention, and I bet my name will come up. How am I here? Okay, so my explanation for these circumstances is that I was practicing Penguin Proxy just before the stream. What I didn't consider a possibility was that the game would save me being in Dragon Shores. See, I wanted to actually give up on the entire idea of getting Super Flame early because it was becoming such a hassle. But since I apparently am in Dragon Shores now, I think we ought to at least go for the double jump here just a couple times. Now, if I don't succeed in this in like 10 minutes, I'm just leaving and doing the entire rest normally. Since I don't actually know how to do this, since I have no muscle memory for it. But I will try. Oh boy, I wonder if this is world record pace. Like, I'm about to be waiting right now. Those guitar chords go real hard. I don't know if you can hear them because I put the game audio at like negative 75 decibels. It's literally forming a black hole because it's so quiet. Like, it's actually defying the very laws of physics for... It's so quiet. It's crazy how it works. Like, the Constitution, you should read it from time to time, maybe educate yourself a little bit before you come here and start shit with me. Yeah, but hope you enjoy an idiot ramming his head into a wall for 10 minutes, because that's basically what you're gonna be witnessing here. So I know you gotta like execute basically a perfect double jump, kind of hug the wall, and do a little elaborate glide on top of that little pedestal there, so that you can then hit the super flame power up with another glide that I don't want to mess up. Yeah, I genuinely didn't anticipate to end up in Dragon Shores. Like, my reaction wasn't rehearsed there. Yes, it was. I'm cheating. Just input cheat code, enter Dragon Shores early. But I'm not gonna waste too much of the stream here. But I'm kind of excited at the prospect since this interesting circumstance was handed to me, although it's kind of sad that I didn't have the Penguin Proxy on camera. Yeah, guys, so I did some mining off camera, and as you can see I have like literally a world record amount of diamonds, but like I didn't cheat, I promise. What is the world record amount of diamonds? I bet it's in the hundreds of thousands at least. Because I know people have some elaborate redstone machines that mine diamonds real fast for them and things like that. Okay, it's not gonna... The answer's not hovering. That I know for a fact, so I should stop hovering because it's not the answer. It's kind of interesting how that works. Like, if it looks like I get close before the 10-minute mark, then I might extend it. You know, the gambler's fallacy is like, well, I almost won, so I'm close to winning now. Also, forgive me for being shrouded in complete darkness. It is dark outside and we're at the mercy of the ceiling light and this little lamp I have there. You know, I'm pointing because you can see those objects. It's gotta use your noggin to really figured that out on your own. It's kinda interesting how that works. Science and shit. Science and stuff makes it do that. Who does tricks with firecrackers? Tomas does tricks with firecrackers. Fire trackers, yeah. Okay, boy, track me some fire. That just reminds me of the fire distinguisher joke. Holding this red tank. Yup, that's fire. Okay, just had to confirm. Well, that wasn't even close now, was it? If I do nail this, I'm gonna scream so loud that the entire world is gonna blow up. So if the world did blow up, and you're watching this back, now you know why. Gotta find out about these things. It's interesting how the shit just works. So I need the top jump so I can execute the double as high as possible. And then at the very tippy top of the jump, which hopefully lands right next to that pedestal, I execute a glide that barely gets me on top of it. I said some words there, if you didn't pay attention. Should I let some of my fake fans know that I'm live? No. If they don't get here, it's their fault for missing out. Goddamn, don't get friends, guys. They will stab you in the back no matter what. That's why I stab them in the back first. Except I do it literally. Yeah, hovering doesn't actually give you any extra height, it just kind of prevents you from losing any. Which is why it's kind of useless in this situation. Unless you can maybe head bash your way up there. Okay, I don't think it's possible. Okay, yeah, the head bash isn't a thing. I don't know why I hovered. It's a force of habit, guys. I think I'm paid to think. No, you think. Me no think. Me brain no function. That would just be silly. Isn't this, like, very riveting? I know you gotta kind of jump at the wall a little bit, but I don't know the exact angle at all. Or like what you're even supposed to do. And especially why you're supposed to do. Like, why would you? What's the point? See, that's a pitfall. You ask yourself how so many times that you don't even stop to ask yourself why. Yeah, isn't this like what entertainment has culminated to? This is exactly what I signed up for when I clicked on this stream. It's like exactly what I was looking for. Now you have to admit, that was a close one. It's like science and shit. It makes it do that. Oh goddamn you and hell. To hell with you. Oh shucks. I will say so many swear words that it's not even gonna be funny. Okay, this is becoming quite the battle of wits. Okay, I promised 10 minutes, so we shall leave this existential nightmare of infinite parental confusion and pain. Now hold on, where did Spyro even come from? So, order of business is, we 100% Winter Tundra. No, come here, you buddy. Stupid penguin. How many lives do I have? 40? That's how many times I failed penguin proxy. I got to 40 lives. Gee guys, I sure hope I don't game over the course of this stream. That would be a real unfortunate set of circumstances now, wouldn't you think? Okay, so let's concuss ourselves. Yeah, I also got hate bash off screen. Did some mining off camera. Now, I would like to know, what is the hitbox? Thank you. See, that's the thing, you gotta keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result, and eventually that different result will absolutely come. Ah, the penguin population is dwindling, I see. I wonder what is the cause. So yeah, I have a bunch of stuff in the Winter Tundra homeworld, but none of the stuff from the levels just yet. That was a little bounce. So is there anything down here? Okay, well that wasn't even close to a bounce. I'ma just pay this guy.
One last.
You know what, screw it. We're going to Canyon Speedway. Because we all know the most winter-themed thing of all is a canyon in a desert. It's like the first thing I think of when the word canyon comes up. Or the word wind. There was a bit there somewhere. Now, I'm not fun for coming up with bits because I'm just not really like imaginative like that. Like, that funniness thing is just not something I'm not really used to. Now, my wife, on the other hand, she can't really get enough of these comedian fellows saying all sorts of hilarity. I'ma get out of your hair. Oh, one more thing, Mr. Chappelle. See, you like to talk about the idea of walking out from the Chappelle show because you don't want to sell out. I just can't seem to get this idea out of my head, like, if you're so against limiting freedom of speech, then why would you accept a comedy gig from a country that literally stones people to death based on the things they see? It just... I'm sure it's nothing, it's just... I just love doing Columbo bits. They're so funny. They really kill at the clubs. So, will I find the birds if I go this way? This way? Nope, not yet. Just keep on throwing through the tunnels, you'll eventually find the birds. That's a very famous saying, actually. Like, if you ever struggle in anything, you just gotta keep that in mind. Hello, Mr. Tur, first name Han. Wow, I hit it! So this is the balloon's tower defense I keep hearing about on numerous occasions. Die, you goddamn! The freaking cheetahs, like the most pathetic of the cat species. Like even house cats are more imposing than cheetahs. Cheetahs chirp like birds, for crying out loud. Yeah, hit the balloon. I want it to be real funny if I got 24 out of 25. Now that would be quite the bit. You know, speaking of bits, That would be very funny. This is what I call advanced warfare tactics. It appears that I have missed the Zeppelin. Okay, thankfully. See, I was about to swear, but I abstained. I bit my tongue, if you will. I'm so glad to have done that on the first try instead of the 9 billionth. Okay, quit. I would like to quit. Highly nutritious. Just water and artificial sweetener. Okay. See, my Spyro 1 brain is still on. I cannot process information that isn't Spyro 1 related. Oh, hello, great. No, if I didn't know any better. I would think that this fellow is really addicted to doing pointless proxies. So yeah, there's the orb. Have I emptied out this cave of its monetary resources? I know there are some inside the Ripto door, but let's go and see if I have been inside the Ripto door. That's actually the door's name, just Ripto. That's what I name my doors every time I get one. Alright. I'm a phone, you goddamn moron. So 31 gems. Now where would those be? Oh, hello. I found a metal container of sorts. Oh yeah, Autumn Plains. See, I genuinely forgot about those particular instances. So I have to go back to Fracture Hills and whatever the hippo level is. Both of which... No, one of them is down, I'm pretty sure. Breeze Harbor, that's not even a word. That's 2 words, in fact. So Fracture Hills and Shady Oasis. Presumably both at the top of these ladders, so... Okay, yeah, that was the best double jump I've ever executed in my entire life. Oh yeah, I needed to actually get off the ladder. I thought I just had to climb to the top and just stay there. Oh, silly me. Make that mistake all the time. Just keep standing on ladders for the entire time. So that's Scorch. Am I gonna struggle with the location of Fracture Hill? No, that's bound to be a Fracture Hill, isn't it? There we go. Also, it's a plural, apparently. Fracture Hills. There are more than one. So do you need to do the level, basically? I don't think you need to free the satyrs. Come here, buddy. Warrior. No, you will not. Me. Hold on, can I do that noise? I think you need... Okay. That's how you're gonna play, buddy? Pal? Friend? A dear acquaintance? Lover? See, no one ever calls people lovers sarcastically. I need to bring that into our collective vocabulary. No, you will not devour on my person. Hey, buddy. No, okay, yeah, I cannot talk to you on this side of your person. Okay, and now for the best mission in the entire game. Sorry, buddy, but this fellow is spoken for. Yeah, he's not interested, despite the fact that you just concussed me and killed my entire half of my brain. My brain no work, no good no more. On account of you bashed it. Now, buddy, I would like for you to apologize for what you just did. Because by golly, that wasn't very nice of you. Still waiting on that apology. Now come here, you warrior. You're to punch you in the puncher, you scoundrel, you scallywag, you foul heathen, you fiend. Ah. You goddamn alchemist, I will take whatever potion that is and shove it right up your rectum. If you consent, of course, I would never assault anybody. See, that wasn't a threat, it was a proposition. Now, buddy, I have an idea how we can have some fun together. Now, my brain in my bread may not work no good no more, but I'm angry about what you just did onto my person. Whatever that was, I don't really remember no more. If the goddamn Oran turned around. That's it. Something's going in my deep fryer. Something that's alive. Feel you? Can I have some fodder? I'm not actually concerned about my low health. That was just a violent impulse. Wanted to clear that up. Like, I'm not like bad at games or anything. I'm just a sociopath. You goddamn asshole. My insults are losing their nuances because of your actions that you have taken onto my person. You do not get to do such things onto me. I do not consent to being attacked in such a vicious manner. I genuinely dislike the fact that you can be so easily damaged by these assholes. And that is the very reason. God, I'm gonna game over. This is actually my physical way of showing interest. I'm not trying to be like aggressive or anything. It's just that like, I'm really into ya. This is how I show affection. It's kinda like people who punch other people into the shoulder. It's like, just being affectionate. You goddamn, why is the hitbox of your attack like bigger than every big world wonder? Anything that's ever been made. Yeah, try to get hit by that asshole now that he's all the way out there. I'm so glad that I didn't have to do this twice at least, because I knew better. See, I have knowledge. I'm using me noggin. Okay, and now Hunter's moronic ass is gonna do the most convoluted thing in the universe. Hey Spyro! I'm gonna shoot that goddamn Earthshaper on the other side of the planet! Okay.
As long...
No, he doesn't even comment on the fact that I failed. It's just like, we went back and pretend that it never happened. As long as you're here! No, come here, you warrior. Thank you. You did take your sweet. Can you proxy off of that animation? Yes, thank you for picking the goddamn enemy on the other side of the planet. See, I wouldn't want for you to make too much sense with your choices. Please count. Thank you. We? Yeah. There's you who's fucking around for the sake of fucking around. And then there's me to pick up the pieces. A perfect team. Goddamn hunter. Petty doesn't even do any hunting to begin with. Besides, that guy lost the running shoes I borrowed or lent him. Man, my cone. What is that? No. Oasis of the shady variety has been discovered by the likes of me. And if I am correct, I have to do this level again in order to access the mission that which I am trying to access. Well, I do need the power up, which requires for me to kill a bunch of enemies. Hey, buddy. No, do you like have a damage hitbox somewhere? Something I could damage, please? Ow! See, I should have voice acted an enemy in this game. It would have been so much fun. No, Spyro, I'm gonna give you a noggin of flogging. It appears that I have been defeated by the likes of him. Shucks. These circumstances really upset me greatly. Isn't that, like, extremely immersive? Oh yeah, that's, like, very efficient. You do not get to do that onto me. I apologize, but these circumstances just do not align with my values. So did I kill the person down here? No. But now I did. The hippo's waiting for me. Oh god damn, is this guy gonna pick up the pace? It's what you get. Being a jerk. Now I will hit you one of the following business days. I know what you're about to say, and I am not going to use an apple. Hey, that counts. Bet you didn't know you could even stand up here. That's a little known fact around these streets, if you know what I mean. It's like crazy. It's like science and stuff. It just does that. Thanks for help. You already have this talisman? God damn it, I didn't sign up for this. Okay, so now what? Oh yeah, I didn't need any health anyway. The Sparks is kinda overrated, after all. So now I will walk over these gems, hopefully acquiring them in the process. Hey man. My eat. It's like interactive entertainment right here. This is what I signed up for. My head is become concussed by the constant bashing I keep doing. Wasn't that thoroughly entertaining? Also, you do have a big family indeed. Shady Oasis complete. Get smoked! Ha! Totally pwned him, guys. Thumbs up if you got the joke. So I am still protected by evil. Hey man. Hey, I kinda almost proxied off of him. Okay, now I will exit level. Oh, it's because I got the talisman, it plays the ending cutscene again. In fact, about this, it's kinda crazy. It's like science and stuff. It does that. Will you see for that remark? Thoroughly nourishing. So, is that all of Autumn Plains complete? Ah, very peculiar indeed. So now, we shall go back to Winter Tundra and finish this infinite spiral of parental confusion. Winter Tundra. Okay, I think there's like 4 levels and then the Ripto battle, in which we get to battle Ripto. Yes, 4 levels, so it took me about 3 to 5 business days to count those. Now 3 to 5 business days is easy to count, it's a number between those two that really gives me the trouble. I just cannot count to that one, it's so hard, but it's like... It's because that number's so hard to count to. I'm like 1, 2, 3, blank, 5. And if anything comes... If any kind of count I do comes down to that number, then I'm just gonna say that the object I was counting doesn't exist. It's like, okay, time to count my cows. There is 1, 2, 3. Okay, apparently 1 more after 3. Okay, so I have no cows. You goddamn imbecile. Really whipping up the... Hey, frogs can be proxied off of. They consent to it. But I didn't. Now hold on, animals aren't supposed to look like this. I hope somebody got fired for this blunder, because this is absolutely astounding. I am very upset by this revelation. I tell you what. You are annoying me. See, my shrink taught me to be more upfront about that stuff. Like, communicate your boundaries. I like how this entire level is just about committing genocide here. Like, you just have to do some thing. You gotta hunt down all these exotic animals, and then you get access to the power-up, which gives you the end of the level orb. Yeah, they don't do talismans no more. They were outlawed. Hey, buddy. This place ain't big enough for the both of us. Oh wait, it is. Turns out I was wrong about my assessment. Now these puffer platypi, or is it platypuses? I don't know. Regardless, these goddamn freaks are a pain in the ass to defeat. On account of that. I'm a blowfish! Yeah! I actually do like this baseline. Really catchy, that one. No, I don't think islands are supposed to function like that. Hold on, that's not realistic. I think they should be fired for that blunder. That's very... Like, that's egregious. So have I collected all the gems? I have not. How peculiar, indeed. Okay, let's go upward. Hey, bud. I sure hope you realize that this means for war. I used to be able to speak. You really should consider how I feel when you do that. Because if you were to ask me, I would give you the what for. I would thoroughly explain to you how what you're doing doesn't make me feel particularly good, and how I would wish for you to stop doing that. Okay, this goddamn cat monkey. I'm just describing a lemur. These goddamn creatures are just completely pummeling me single-handedly. They're doing team pass. They're doing what Ripto failed to do, basically. Defeating the likes of me. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm just gonna drown because I really wish Spyro was a part of my life again. Now if the animals come back, I will have a word or two to say about that. Okay, well, I have still yet to pick those words that I will say about that. But rest assured, those words are to be said at one point or another. So that's a whirlwind, which gets you up there. Presumably so you can kill some of those animals up there, for the purposes of unlocking the power-up. But you can also use the power-up to get up there, on account that there are enough enemies on the ground. So one more fact about this. Do I gotta kill the goddamn buffer platypuses? Okay, I will say a swear word or two regarding these circumstances that which I am placed underneath at this time. Hey buddy, hope you don't mind that. Yeah, sorry, my finger slipped. Okay, I'm glad I didn't at least get hit by this gosh darn fool. You have been defeated by the likes of me. Ha! And I don't even feel bad about it. Only a little bit. Fine, a lot of it. I'm sorry. That was really messed up of me. I will make a commitment to do better in the future. I'm so sorry. Shouldn't do that onto a friend. Okay, now you goddamn evil squirrel, monkey, frog, dinosaurs, whatever you are, Japanese people. Hold on, that last one isn't even an animal. Then again, Homo sapiens is an animal. In fact, Homo sapiens is an ape. And that is something I will vehemently defend in case somebody wants to disagree with me. We have 2 hands, we have no tail, therefore an ape. Behold a man. Okay, down I go. Sparks, would you like to have a feast, please? It's on me. Now my face may not show it, but I am annoyed by what just occurred there. And I may or may not have a word or two to say about the events that which transpired. Hold on, you can just use the power-up for this. It's like a little known fact about these streets. Ere strike is to be delivered unto the likes of you, how peculiar. I'm going for those gems later. Hold on, I do want this basket though. I do not wish to leave it behind, yes. Would you please do this huge favor onto me? Thank you, Sparks. Your contributions. That's not how you... That's not how you say that word. Okay, buddy. Now I would like to have a little word with you. I'm not finding the puffer platypuses. How battle it is? Okay, yeah, it's understandable. Okay, I have defeated the likes of you. And you didn't contest the circumstances that which you were placed underneath. How peculiar. Okay. No, I will pummel the likes of you, Mr. Frog. I don't even know if you're a male. I call all the pretty ones mister. Okay, buddy. I did not consent to what you just did onto me. And I would like an apology this instant. Okay, how many enemies have I killed? I'm missing 2. So that implies that the thieves do not count towards the souls of the damned that which I am collecting at the moment. The power-up is only functioning, but having no enemies in the level just makes things easier in the long run. Despite the loneliness and the huge wave of guilt experience of the awful things I did. And I found the remaining enemies. There. Mass extinction event initiated. Now I wish to retreat from the impending explosion. Hold on, I can do 5555 if I collect that blue one first. You're there! Just like a magic number, make a wish. Oh, that's a messed up wish. Why would you wish for the Puerto Rican people to perish? What did they do to you? Come on, man. I'm gonna end the stream, god damn you. I mean, I could get the end of the level orb, but let's talk to the professor first. Ah! Aha! I am consuming this egg. Ah, protein. Just swallows it. Oops. Okay, so there's the bird nest. See, this is a trading quest. Requires you to use your noggin. Science engine makes it do that. Okay. Offspring has been provided to the likes of you. Now, if you would please provide me with another item. Yeah. Into the pot with you. Now hold on, that doesn't actually make sense. Are the ducks here? Or am I going to the wrong direction? I am not. I am very thoroughly excited about this news. Oh, that was the trigger. A lot of mouth-to-mouth happening this episode. You know, I never made that note before, but just a whole bunch of mouth-to-mouth. So is the pot up here? No, I quite frankly believe it is on the... Yeah, it's in the cave, so it was here. See, I was gonna call myself out for being wrong, and in fact I was not. So is this the part where I get the... Okay. Like that you wanna play, huh, buddy, pal? Yay, that counts. Yeah, that's actually how cauldrons work. For anyone who hasn't used a cauldron before. No, it was just a little pool of water. Also, I am maxed out on the gym department, which makes that a worry of yesterday. So yeah, I would like to make a wish. Yes, I was wishing for a instrument of writing. Now, Spyro, if you would put that in your mouth, please, thank you. Here you go, Professor. It's got some saliva on it, but I'm sure that doesn't impede its functionality. So now to kill the kangaroo, the flying kangaroos, for the spark plugs. Meow. Hey, buddy. Spyro. That's actually a fun voice. So, like, do you want to give me the quest or? So where is the thief? There's supposed to be one right here, isn't there? This is useless without all 4 spark blocks. Is this some kind of a weird lock of the soft variety? No. Hey, dude. Hold on, I just want to talk. Come on. Now, I'm kind of a rough talker, so Some physical harm may be inflicted onto your person as a result of the things I say, but I assure you, communication is the only thing I really wish for right now. Oops, sorry. That was totally an accident or something. I'll come up with an excuse later. Just forgive me for the time being, please. So one of them is on these little wooden paths up here. But where exactly? Let's go for this fella. He seems kind of unassuming and harmless. Oh, that was just a guy who runs his... Okay, yeah, there's no way to skip this. I keep pausing and unpausing the game in expectation of something desirable occurring, when indeed that is not a circumstance. Airstrike! Let's just run on the wooden path and see what happens. Maybe something desirable. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. Yes, that did speed me up very much so. Am I chasing him the wrong way? Because that is quite the interesting and peculiar bit of trivia, that which I wish not to be subjected to at the moment on account of it's rather inconvenient. That was also the name of an Al Gore movie, a documentary he did. Let's get to the end of the level lore while we're at it. Ah. Danke schön, mein Freund. Ich bin sehr glücklich. Okay, so apparently that wasn't one of the thieves that which I was pursuing. I know one of them is here. Or at least runs past here. Hey, buddy. Okay, well that is the unfortunate unfolding development. Ha! You have been smoked! Stop pausing, it's not gonna accomplish anything, I assure you. Let's see if I can do the next one without pausing. Hey, buddy. I have a word or two I would like to lay upon you. Did that guy just go back up? Yes, I am assuming third gender. That's how angry I am. Oh, thankfully I have 43 lives. Phew, I was getting so worried that I was gonna game over there for a second. So this is one of the positions in which this fella likes to hang out in, but I have no idea where he is at the moment. It's the entire gimmick here that I just gotta like catch him before he becomes unreachable, and that's the entire point. Like, he can and will become unreachable. His mannerisms are rather strange if you ask the likes of me. Okay. Take that, you moron. Hey, this time I didn't pause. I am thoroughly happy about what just occurred here, and you can really tell by my face. I'm so happy. Alright, I'm leaving. No, wasn't that a funny cutscene? I laughed. Good time was had by all. I'm pooped. So that was one level out of 4. for Ripto. Hey buddy.
Well, it's...
Cloud temples. Oh yeah, it's got the stealth quest. Quite the peculiar set of circumstances. My cushion is really offset. No, that was hilarious. I really laughed. On numerous occasions. Hey buddy, you shouldn't do that. Someone could get hurt. Just looking out for everybody here. And if you do not stop, I'm afraid I might have to stop looking out for the likes of you. On account that everybody else is being put in harm's way. Due to your actions. This is another Bob. Robert. I like the baseline once again. Hey buddy, I do not wish to fall to my doom. I thank you for the offer. It's a very, very daring one to make. A bold recommendation, if you will. But one I have to decline at this time. Yeah, get smoked. Did I miss some gems downstairs? Is that a circumstance at which I should be worried about at this time? Okay, to the pit with me. I'm gonna game over real soon. All the way back to Florida with me? Hey buddy. Yes, I would like to collect some souls of the damned. For sustenance. So where there gems? Not here, certainly. Okay, I will just leave. Take that! Totally got him, guys. Hey, bud. I've never in my 2000 years of life heard that sound effect. And I've played this game like at least one time before this. Maybe even 1.5. Okay, buddy, you're really lagging my game right now. I'm gonna have to take you out. And I'm not talking about a nice candlelit dinner. I'm talking about death and eternal darkness. See how you like that, buddy? Robert. I really cannot imitate that sound. It's kinda unimitatable. So let's... I'm a secret. Let's stand here for the time being. Maybe go here for the time being. This time! He's like a big guy, so it's like stupid. He's gonna do a little turn aroundy. I remember some of this. Stealth missions in games tend to be rather difficult on account and you don't really know what constitutes as getting caught. No, not there. God damn it. Can you just unsee me real quick? Like, let this one slide and let me in. No, this is how you take security seriously. This is how Mormons follow you too. Oh, god damn you, you goddamn fat moron. I'm not one for body shaming, but I think that particular person has quite the amusing physical composition, and I believe they should be made to feel ashamed about that. But other than that, like, I'm not a big proponent of it. Like, I think it's messed up. Yes, good thing you didn't see the massive horn peeking out from behind the tree. That's very convenient for me. Do you have any time to talk about hemorrhoids? A common problem affecting lots and lots of people regardless of their nationality. So I think you can just... Oh, god damn you, you fucking... I don't even have an insult for you anymore. I just am displeased by what just occurred. And I wish to let it be known to the rest of the individuals watching these occurrences unfold. I would like to partake in some theft. Yeah, don't mind the 6 set of footsteps you're hearing. 6 sets of footsteps. That's a plural upon plural upon plural. So then he's gonna make his way up. And then you can still mess this up at the end.
What?
What? Yeah, thank you for the orb. I am thoroughly sustained. Now I actually have enough orbs to go through the door in Dragon Shore, just a little known fact around these streets. Yes, lay this upon my person, please. I would like to indulge, if you will. So now I can worry about collecting the gems, robbing this person's entire clubhouse from all his monetary resources. As a little reward. It's a little treat. Officer, it's not robbery. I just wanted to give myself a little treat for a job well done. Disarming his alarm was really tough, and I just felt like I deserved it. A little tip. That's fun to do. There we go. Take that, you exotic animal. You have been defeated by the likes of me, how peculiar. Okay, we shall make our way. I'm just gonna get the end of the level orb and then I'm gonna go for the clock towers. Or the bell tower, it's the same thing. Everything is the same thing if you really think about it. It's a little fact about these streets. Now, buddy, you should have considered how that made me feel before you did that.
Spyro.
Spyro. It's very official. I feel like I'm getting a stern talking to by HR right now. Spyro, your behavior as of late has made some of your coworkers very uncomfortable. Ah, these fiery fellows are apparently plaguing me with their presence. All of them talk like that. Ah, you have been frozen. How peculiar. Okay, so now the 2 bells here and then the 3rd one at the top. That sounds like a band name. A very sick one, right? At that. Really rolls off the tongue, that one. Secret, you didn't anticipate me doing that. Sequence break of sorts. It's science and stuff makes it do that. Let's get my a little replenishment on my power up. There we go. Apparently that worked. I suppose. I'm pretty sure I left some gems back there, so we're gonna do a little walk of shame of sorts. One of these shots is about to land. did I imagine the gems? Am I going insane? Wait a minute, I could have sworn that this guy wasn't even here the last time I was up here. Now this is a matter of ego, I really wanna land this jump. But sometimes I do not get my way. Okay, there was just a guy running here, not any actual gems. Okay, well it indeed was a massive walk of shame. Alright, now I'm in business. I have a couple of chosen words for you fellows. Okay, bonking on air. Can you just shoot this? No, you cannot. Now that would be a little too easy, wouldn't it?
Thanks, Spyro.
There's actually in logic you're supposed to do that. It's intentional. It wouldn't be in the game if it wasn't intentional. Little known fact around these streets. So there should just be a rocket up here that I use to get the massively enforced chest. Except I cannot light it up on account of my breath is very minty right now. Maybe if I mash enough I get my way. The rocket's frozen and just doesn't work anymore after the entire game softlock. Even if I leave and come back, it just doesn't work. Ah. Okay, I guess that's fair. That might be enough, I didn't quite count. And it is enough. Alright, we shall leave all these miseries behind. Now that was a very funny cutscene. Would watch it again. Gotta take a sip for that remark. So now the two robot levels, one of them full of robot animals, and one full of more cubicle but anthropomorphic robots. Anthropomorphic in the sense that they behave like human beings. So which one is this? Robotica Farms. Okay, the animal one first. Okay, this one has some supercharged shenanigans in it. And that one little funny mission where you gotta kill those bugs. Should I stop skipping the cutscenes? It would provide some entertainment if I reacted to them. All of them are just basically somebody getting murdered. Brutally murdered. Take that, you stupid idiot. See how you feel when you get assaulted. Okay, this sheep is really being the bane of my entire existence as of now. Thank you. And now I am blue. So, gems down here. Yes, indeed there are. Alright, and now the little pit is emptied out. And another sheep has appeared. Hey buddy. You will get crushed. And I will get concussed. It's a fair trade-off if you ask me. Okay, well that was very effective in taking that enemy out, indeed. He was actively running away. That was just an act of aggression for no reason. Spyro's like actually evil. Like it's a well-known game theory. Like what if the good guys are actually the bad guys and bad guys are actually good guys? Might be onto something. I should call somebody about this. Just don't let them steal my idea though. Worked real hard to come up with that one. Okay, so there was a flying foe here. Alright. We did exchange blows, but he ended up being defeated. Okay, that would have been kinda sick if I did that accidentally, because I didn't even mean to mount that particular ball. Is that like a piece of corn or something? I don't know what the in-universe explanation of that thing is. Can you get some kind of height from that windmill? Would be real fun to do a proxy of sorts. I am gonna get this. Okay, I'm doing these one at a time, because it's more efficient that way. It really gives these baskets the love they deserve. Just had to make sure my microphone was connected, that's why I looked to the side. I know I could do the job that which you have asked me to do, the favor that which you asked of me, but the problem is I am more enticed by money. It's not my fault. Though apparently headbutting them also works in the pursuit of my goal of evil deeds. So they do come back if it's been long. Okay, yeah. What may have helped there was if I jumped. Oh, you can just kill them while they're on the scarecrow. Scarebug, whatever that's called. It's very good for objects to just be named after their functionality. Scarecrow. So I made this little puppet of sorts out of straws. What's its purpose? It's supposed to scare crows. I just don't know what to call it. Now, do you get crushed if you go under here? No, it just refuses to come down. Didn't know that, did we? 10 things you didn't know about Spyro 2. Number 1. Nothing ever happens. So what does this destroy? There's no way that was the intended method of getting that reinforced chest this entire time. I've been using supercharge like a moron all these years. How long has it been since I played this game for the first time? 7 years? No, even more. I played this game significantly older than I did 1 and 3. 1 and 3 I played as a very little kid, but like 2 I played as a teenager, basically. That was 9 years ago, and suddenly now I learn about that. Well, I mean, better late than never, I suppose. It's honestly kind of a waste to put that rocket there, I feel. Because I think the supercharge method is more fun. I mean, it was basically set up in Fracture Hills, and the one in Fracture Hills is harder than that anyway. Well, that's certainly another one of the 10 things you didn't know about Spyro 2. Number 3. Spyro is purple. On account of inflammation. Is there any monetary... Anything monetary up there is what I wonder right now. Okay, nothing of concern to me. So we shall make our merry way. Get smoked. Now I have absolutely no conception of if I've collected every gem on the way up here. But I like to believe that I've collected at least a huge portion. So that's the end of the level orb. Wait! He's at a restaurant. Really wishing to be serviced. Hey, wait! Oh yeah, this one had one of those question mark bottles. The contents of which are a mystery. Gee, I wonder what's inside. Don't jump off the ledge after making such a goddamn bad joke. It would be like the final nail in the coffin. So this one is directly tied to destroying the pumpkins rather than making the entire way through the track. Like the pumpkins matter more than the actual road you take. 60 orbs. Wow. I haven't even been alive that long. I don't think I even need the supercharge to go through this track in order to collect the remaining monetary property. That which I couldn't before. Airstrike! Okay, and are those the final ones? No. There's still a whole nother part of the track left for me to proceed through. That's a lot of gems. So yeah, maybe I should have looked where the question mark bottle went. See, that's kind of part of the whole gimmick. So Spyro didn't get swept by the windmill, but the camera did. It's like a fourth wall joke. It's kinda elaborate, if you ask me. A lot of people don't get that one. I mean, that is kind of a proxy. It's just completely useless. In fact, it is an intentional game mechanic that is intended for you to not proceed if you hit the windmill blade. A sentence was formed there somewhere, and hopefully some coherence was delivered. But nothing is ever guaranteed on the Asplink G channel. It's all just a mind game. This show screws with your head. And that's the whole purpose. This entire channel is just a big part of MK Ultra. The intention is to make the population stupider. Alright. Hello, Mr. Bottle. It moved by about 2 meters. Now come here, warrior. Now 40 is a nice even number that could very well be the contents of that particular bottle. But it is not absolutely guaranteed. I'm just juggling in my head, like, just a joke about, like, very intentionally making people stupider. Because I could get off on a big tangent about, like, things that the US government has actually done. But I just don't feel like a silly 3D platformer about a purple dragon collecting gems is like the most ideal place to do that. But I do find that there are some institutions on this planet that are just comically evil. Without getting into further detail about that particular tidbit. That's the trade-off. I get to make vague statements without backing them up with any evidence. Are there any gems here? Nope. Behind the hill? Nope. Still a big fat no on that one. 6 gems. And they were not up there, because up there is a very small enclosed space. Not big enough to fit 6 gems. Is it actually 6? Okay, it is. I had to make sure, because sometimes I get a big wet blanket on my face and it turns out to be like 5,006. Just left her mouth wide open like, how are there 5,000 gems? Insomniac's just laughing in my face. Now, did I properly circle this? I saw something that resembled a ceramic bottle. Okay, I'm just seeing things going insane. It's all the flashing colors that these games have. Really messing with my head. I don't even know why I'm on this track, because I'm pretty sure I thoroughly checked it already. Now I'm not paid to think logically. I'm barely paid at all. In the context of this YouTube channel, absolutely none. See, this is a passion project. I'm messing with your head because I wanna do it, not because I'm paid to. I guess up there is the more logical place. It's basically either all the way up here or all the way down at one of those pits. Oh. Well, that at least provides me with an adequate answer to all of my concerns. And I shall now be leaving this particular level. Isn't this just the box being released to the trap? basically just murder. No, that's funny. They just died. Never laughed so hard. Some of those are genuinely funny. Like, not just funny for kids, but like actually pretty clever in terms of comical ability. That particular one was just kind of a nothing burger, to be honest. But I do find it charming that every level has a opening and closing cutscene, which is why I don't ultimately fault it. Now here's my thorough criticism of the storytelling of the Spyro 2 level opening and closing cutscenes. Well, ain't this a conundrum? Must be a Monday. Okay, that's actually funnier, because I was just expecting for the rocket to be launched at his face, and my expectations were heavily subverted. Now, as we all know, saying that something is funny is a more telling sign than just laughing at a joke. So that's why I will not be laughing at that joke, I will just be saying that it was funny. Isn't this another case of forehando? Indeed it is. I feel a sneeze coming through, but it's in sneeze limbo. That's another human body glitch, if you will. It's unintentional. Ouch. Now you better watch it with that firearm of yours. Somebody could get hurt if you keep messing around in that kind of a manner. I'm pretty sure I just flamed him through the shield, and he still proceeded to perish. That's physics and stuff, that's like science. Makes it do that. Are you trying to start trouble with the likes of me? A quandary, is it? We can engage with the fisticuffs. Okay. I have a bone to pick with a certain bull.
As you can
See, ambitious access taken over our armory.
That was quite a blast. Okay, well that's unfortunate. That's fortunate. Okay, yeah, but I almost hit that one. Spyro, you really are taking 3 to 5 business days to turn around when on ice. That would have been cool if those both counted. Okay, yeah. It is very nice of you to take... I have been bombed. I wish not to be treated in this kind of a manner. Okay, well... I have grievances, several of them. And the Darwin Award goes to S-Blank G. I'm not even gonna talk to you, I have a bone to pick with a certain ox. Really? Really? Okay, yeah, that's fair. Totally fair. Does the flame ever connect? Did I imagine this boss battle being possible? Is it one of those Mandela effects? Playing like a goddamn toddler on Adderall right now. Ah, my kid isn't willing to sit still for 8 hours straight. Methamphetamine it is. Take that, you stupid moron. Now take that. I may be sparksless, but
excellent.
I got to partake in some violent deeds. Now I'm pretty sure there is a jump of sorts to be executed here. Okay, well, I still have gems to collect, so... Actually... Nah, let's just go. Let's be a good boy. Let's not be a hero here. But you're really killing my boss right now. And I wish for you to stop doing that which you are doing right now. Would thoroughly appreciate if you stopped partaking in such violent activity. Gonna take a sip. Sustaining. Diet soda is pretty much the final, like, outright unhealthy thing I am consuming at this time. Well, I suppose I'm eating also bread, but bread is like kind of on the seesaw of. It's not like American bread that's literally just sugar with a hint of flour on it. Like European bread at least, like, has a sort of savory taste to it. Okay. Should I rehash the Darwin Award remark I made? But I've generally switched over to eating more foods that are consisting of individual ingredients. Like basically ones that aren't full of bunch of colors and substances that were banned by 47 nations all throughout the globe. All around the globe, I should have said. You know, things like potatoes, just chicken that I season myself and use minimal cooking oil to fry on the pan. And my overall feeling has been better, I should say. Like, it's not even that I feel fuller, it's just that I don't feel hungry. Like, the two states of being when you eat absolute feces tend to be that you both feel hungry as well as bloated all the time. Whereas those feelings perish when you switch to more edible items for consumption. It's been my experience anyway. It's been kind of fun, but I still have my diet soda because I'm like a kid. I need something sweet to sustain me. So like I gotta nerve myself. I need some kind of an opening to reach an early onset death at age 40 for no explicable reason. Okay.
Ah!
That was very Bob's Burgers-esque.
Excellent work.
Oh, this is also the end of the level, Orb Giver. So this same NPC gives me 3. Now warfare is to be had by the likes of us. How peculiar. Now buddy, I may have a bone or two to pick with the likes of you. Yeah, that rhymed. But I'm serious this time. Hey buddy, you really need to, you ought to stop doing that on account of someone could get hurt.
Nice flying.
So yeah, there's the reinforced chest earlier on. I'm very surprised that I didn't end up taking damage from that exchange there, because that explosion was very close. Almost too close for comfort. Okay, let's just try to empty out this particular zone in the hopes of having the gems earlier on be the final ones I collect. The egg just cracks to bits and pieces. It's not enough for me to commit murder, it has to be gruesome on top of that. That's one of the plights of life. Sorry kid, way of the world. Well, 30 is no, that's not 30. That's, in fact, that is more. Or the other one, the opposite of more. What was that word again? Okay, I'm missing Was it 22? Yes. Doing a balloon check. On account of my sparks compass don't work. That was just an act of violence for no particular reason or motive. And I did not learn anything. I will do it again. Okay, let's just go, and if I missed some gems, I will cry about it down the line. It's more efficient to procrastinate your tears. So does this take me down or up? Down. Very nice indeed. Ah yes, the elevator rides. Airstrike. That appears to be 22, yes. And I'm on... I have completed my goal here. I shall be leaving. Okay, it's very similar to the opening. Well, let's see what the difference is. This ought to be funny. If you ask me, some hilarities inbound. Okay, so the joke was suicide. Very hilarious indeed. I genuinely didn't even remember that. That feels like I was doing an elaborate bit all throughout. While the bit was elaborate, it wasn't planned. Was that genuinely just the entire punchline, or was it like implied that it was an accident? Like, I don't even know what the joke there was. And I know a thing or two about jokes, so that's really telling. No, right. Alright, I would like to have a little word or two with this particular dinosaur fella here, I tell you what. Let's watch this. It's gonna be real funny. Now look at them shivering. Must be cold or something. That's how I feel about when I try to go for fodder proxies. Come back here, you useless animals!
Maybe I can help.
What? You again?
Yup. If you want to test
Yup.
the power crystal, why don't you try it on me? I'll stand still. I promise.
Now hold on a second. I have a sneaking suspicion that he is not actually intending to stand still, despite what he promised. I'm very red and very dark. On account of it's very dark here. Very peculiar indeed.
Spyro,
Yeah. Screw you, asshole. Oh yes, thank you, Hunter, for dropping the orbs right next to the goddamn enemy who can also misuse them against me. You are very helpful. See how you feel about me doing this. Okay, yeah, it's not actually particularly you goddamn... Hunter, I will take you to the bed to get you put down. I do kind of miss the reignited. What? I think that kind of added a layer of hilarity to this battle. Okay, yeah, I'm glad that I'm not getting anywhere close to actually hitting the guy. Ah, you missed, moron. You are really... Hunter, if you drop the goddamn orb anywhere closer to him than me for one more time, I will actually... I need to finish that threat somehow, because he just did. Okay, you cannot interact with his attacks. Okay. Well, let's see what kind of hilarity is about to ensue here. As the title suggests, a pummeling is inbound, just not for him. I will put down that goddamn cheetah. I'm starting to think it's actually just sadistic, like... It's not even a matter of selfishness, it's just genuinely he gets off on Spyro's suffering. That's why he's like, "Hey Spyro, you know that your species is like in turmoil because the offspring got stolen? Well, I need you to play with me before I give you this eggs I found." I will blame Hunter for that, despite it being Ripto who initiated that aggression. Okay. I'm pretty sure I first tried Gulp, so this is officially giving me more trouble than the actual hardest boss battle of the trilogy. Also, Hunter, why would you drop a blue one? You are really testing my patience here, you selfish pile of feces.
No!
I thought I had a third one. Goddamn supercharge. No, Ripto took it. Oh, he does say the what comment. He does inquire about the circumstances. Okay, yeah, I'm throwing for content. Would you please hit him for once, for a change of pace? Do something that resembles the correct thing. Hunter, are you aware that you are barely helping at all? I know that it's game mechanically like the point that it's random, but like if you think about it in universe, Hunter's basically just being a massive dick for no reason. Or incompetent, whichever is worse. Hold on, what was it called? The common abuse tactic? Weaponized incompetence. Yeah, when you pretend to be incapable of doing something so you can get out of a task. Which is hard to prove that somebody's doing it. Which is why accusing somebody of it, in my view, requires some kind of circumstantial evidence that is believable.
No!
At least that one wasn't near me. Some fodder would be nice about now. Too bad Hunter is too busy being a goddamn fuck. A stupid fuck. Are you aware that I wasn't even seeing that particular orb when you dropped it, but the enemy who isn't supposed to get them was? It's the Gulp bot that's doing the... Okay, I have a green sparks now. So what is this? A fire dragon, sure. Ah yes, a stacking sound effect. Nope, I will not consent to this kind of treatment. Oh, somebody liked my live stream. I am very happy about that information. I am validated. My life has meaning once more. Ah, god darn it. Almost used the... Now, Ripto, if you take that orb, I am gonna do unspeakable things onto your person. So unspeakable that I'm not even gonna speak of them. You will not be taking... Okay, apparently you will be taking that. Hold on, what's the audio balance like? It's good to check about 2 hours into the stream. You will not be taking... Okay, apparently you will be taking. Could you please mute the stream. I have already checked. Dankeschön, mein Freund. Yeah, I get it. You're powerful and blah blah blah. And nope. I have some concerns about the fairness of these circumstances that which I am placed underneath. Yes, thank you, Hunter. You're really helpful. Wow, so helpful. We're gonna put that help that which you provided me on the fridge. That's what you sound like. My dog is going into the deep fryer about this moment. Nope. Nope. I will take Hunter to the bed and get him neutered after this. At least it's a Toho at okay. Sick of your shit, Ripto. I have some concerns about your behavior as of late. Genuinely thought that would have killed him. Okay. Well, he has about a millimeter of health left. No, you will not be shooting a fireball at the likes of me. No, it wasn't a ball. I misidentified the shape of his projectile. I will be better in the future. I'm sorry. Okay, that was actually just in front of him. Which side are you on, you goddamn moron? My hatred of this fictional video game character is really coming out in this one boss battle, and it's not hating him more than the actual aggressor here, which is Ripto. So this is the foaming fire dragon that is completely unavoidable. Okay. Well, good thing there was an indication as to when it would end. Can I have the sheep, please? That was totally fair and earned. Oh, God damn it, I'm gonna game over real soon. I'm actually gonna personally tear off his balls real soon. I'm not gonna take him to the bed to get neutered. The strategy in this fight to stay near Ripto at all times, because Hunter is apparently more concerned with helping him than me. I guess it's like Stockholm Syndrome, he's used to his captors, so that's why he's on Ripto's side. Now, are there any orbs on the field? I would like to know. This one is probably the easiest one to dodge out of all of his attacks. Then again, I don't think I've ever seen the blue one. And the red one is the hardest one to use against him. The blue one, if you get a good cycle going, you get to hit him multiple times. The red one, it's just... Unless you play like a goddamn moron, like I just did. That's what you sound like. Yeah. I'm Ripto and I like to consume feces. How does that feel, buddy? Spyro, you don't appear to be particularly concerned about the fact that your life is in danger at this time. Okay. The pummeling has been delivered onto this person. Now, Hunter, if you could please drop the sheep somewhere that isn't the mechanic Gulp's ballsack. It would be very helpful. I'm pretty sure that ores become intangible when he starts eating him, because I don't think I've ever caught one mid-air. Now that one wasn't mid-air. Some grievances are to be taken out onto your person. Now where's Hunter? Probably planning to drop another orb right inside Ripto's asshole, because that's kinda how he moves now. Okay, that one didn't actually hit him. How annoying. Okay. Final phase. Do I get full sparks? I do, luckily. Now this one doesn't provide me any fodder. Now this one is way harder than the Sorceress one in Spyro 3, and the Sorceress one is the only one of its kind, whereas this one is a 3-phase goddamn boss fight. Which makes it a spectacle, yes, but also extremely difficult compared to the Sorceress. And probably the second hardest boss battle in the entire trilogy, right after Gulp. You have been hit, how peculiar. Okay, now's the phase where he goes outside the arena. I don't know if it's hittable when he's beyond the walls. But he does appear to lunge at you. Ah, and he has been defeated. Now watch as he's sinking into lava. Now consider the fact that he's back in Enter the Dragonfly. God. Yeah, then again, Insomniac did this his return in the skill point thing is you collected the pictures you got. The photographs you were provided for your efforts. Okay, that's enough of credits, team. Let's get to Dragon Juarez. It kind of sounds like I'm saying the synonym for prostitute.
Well done.
Well done.
By the way,
So am I at 100%? I am. Presumably so. I would like to find out my actual full percentage. Okay, that's a reignited quirk. Really comes down to if this door opens. It does. I don't want it. It makes it easier to practice proxies if I don't have that active, since you cannot deactivate it.
Hiya. Sure.
I mean, this isn't even a part of 100% anymore,
ready for the
but it's kind of a tradition. you're kind of expected to do Dragon Shores after you're done with the game. At least when you're creating content about this particular video game interactive piece of audiovisual media. Alright, you have been defeated by the likes of me. Hold on. Okay. Ready for... Goddamn lizards. Hey buddy, hey buddy. Hey buddy, hey buddy. How many are gonna pop out of the same hole? Is what I asked the Octomom. Let's do the... Let's do this particular one, since this is a big massive pain in the rear end. And I wish to get it out of my own way. Out of my way. Now this is a particularly unsafe roller coaster. And I do believe that you are about to be sued very soon. For the terror negligence.
Trouble with the trolley, eh? Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Pop, pop, pop? Pop, pop, pop.
Now hold on. Why is the counter red, but the balloons themselves are actually green? I sure hope somebody got their entire livelihood ruined because of that blunder.
Okay, I totally did not press left there. Thank you for not turning me to the left there. It is very much so appreciated that I didn't turn left there where I goddamn held the button down about as hard as I could.
No, if you didn't catch on, I was actually being sarcastic there. In fact, I meant the exact opposite of what I said. This is where I implore you to press the like button if you got the joke.
There. Really had to apply a lot of force onto it. It's kind of like my Game Boy Advance, where the right arrow is so busted that you actually have to damn near injure your thumb just to press it with enough force for it to actually register. It is a faulty piece, if you will. Also, there's no inherent reason for my face cam to be so low down other than the fact that it's a leftover from my Kingdom Hearts stream. I have some concerns. Okay. You deserve that. I'm taking out my anger onto you, you roller coaster rider. Now, should I have turned... I'll just take the hit.
Get the hint?
Kom. I don't even know if I'm live. I don't even know if I'm live. Okay, I am. There's just considerable delay. Now, I would appreciate if that goddamn error message would disappear, but... you win some, you lose some. Some battles are just not meant to be won by mere mortals. Now, I don't like this particular mission, I will just say it outright. God damn it. Your bitrate is lower than recommended. Turn, please. We will do this entire round. I will not be opening no goddamn widgets. Yeah, unfortunately the frame rate's gonna be a slideshow for the time being. Hopefully some salvage. Well, I'll press the record button so I can at least, like, get some... Remember the thing I said about hating this goddamn mission? I hope that provides some justification for my viewpoint. At least if I had like a target that told me where I was about to shoot, it would make it somewhat bearable, but this is just actually annoying. Also, I did not turn there, so we're gonna have to go back. Isn't it fun to do the rounds over and over and over and over and over and over and over again? Gosh darn it. Okay. And now to do the loop. I'm trying to get this out of the way. I like Dragon Shores. Conceptually and mostly in terms of its execution, but... Yeah, I have a gripe or two about this particular minigame. For reasons such as that. Just for example. So we're back to the beginning. So... I am missing some kind of a pathway. A way of the path variety. Because... Okay, and that one is it. Turn, please. I really don't know which ones count as just me collecting them and which ones I have to jump for, because there's really no telling with these depths. The depth perception in this simulated 3D environment is really not that readable. I did complete it though, so very happy about that development. Okay, let's go through the love tunnel. Free! I'll watch this, it's a fun little recap. Oh, now it's an excellent connection. I can end the screen recording. And my glass is empty. Yes, promise. Not a token is to be had over there no more. No, my break no work, no good sometimes. Step right. I like that sound effect. I need to find that. Wow.
No, you goddamn asshole. This is for all the times you smacked me in the head with that pickaxe. I have a gripe or two about that particular thing that which you did unto my person.
Yeah, I will admit to being in a somewhat foul mood when I started the stream. Which kind of explains my low energy, on top of just the fact that I'm slightly tired because it is so late. It's 10 PM right now, in fact. But overall, a successful stream and some funny bits were delivered over the course of it, if I recall correctly. So overall a success, despite literally nobody watching this at any point in time at all, in the least. Or at least nobody making themselves known in my chat. I mean, I can refresh it just to see if YouTube's buggy. No, no one talked. Okay. Unfortunate, but at least we are done with Spyro 2 for the time being. I'm leaning towards playing Kingdom Hearts for next stream. I will be farming some levels just to make it go more swimmingly down the line. But as things stand now, I don't know if I'm gonna get a game to replace Spyro 2 just now. I might do Spyro 3 just to once again complete the trilogy, but I might ask around about that if it makes sense to do, because I'm kind of on the fence about doing it on my own. But as things stand now, probably Kingdom Hearts tomorrow. If not Kingdom Hearts, then it's gonna be some filler game. Like, what I do know for a fact that is the fact that it's not gonna be Spyro 3 for tomorrow. The filler game is probably gonna be like Cuphead or something like that. Or whatever I happen to be in the mood for. I might come up with some entirely different wild card. But stay tuned for some potential Kingdom Hearts tomorrow. And potentially Spyro 3 down the line. With all of that being said, I bid you farewell, my viewer, who is watching this in a post 10 years from now. Good night, wherever you are.